crying and return of Zinedine Zidane's headbutt. 6 things you might have missed from Day 9 of World Cup. A curtain comes down on another day of tantalizing World Cup action. Today, Day 9, we saw Brazil take on, and beat, Costa Rica. We saw Nigeria turn on the class against Iceland in a 2-0 victory. And we saw Serbia lose to Switzerland with a minute to go. But, as ever, there were a number of things that went under the radar. Some funny, some strange, some confusing, and some that sparked debate. Here's the things you just might have missed this Friday. Neymar had a very frustrating afternoon in Brazil's 2-0 win over Costa Rica. The Paris Saint-Germain forward spent as much time arguing with the referee as he did on the ball, but had the last laugh with the final goal of the game. Here he is on the receiving end of something Zinedine Zidane made fashionable back in the 2006 World Cup. An exhausted Neymar dropped to his knees and burst into tears while holding his face when the final whistle sounded on Friday. It wasn't clear why he was sobbing. His side had just won, but he took to social media to clear it up after the match. He wrote, "Not everyone knows what I've come through to get here. The cry is joy, overcoming. In my life things have never been easy, would not be now right. The dream continues, not dream, objective. Congratulations on the match. Clearer. Good. Years ago footballers would tape up their heads after a nasty blow and get on with it. But we're a little more savvy these days. While a player showing heart is all well and good, it's important to remember a footballer's health is more important than his place on the pitch, especially when there are always subs raring to go." Ragnar Sigurdsson was kneed in the back of the head when Musa scored in Nigeria's win, and blood could be seen spewing from his head. He stayed on the field for 8 minutes before going off, sparking debate in the ITV studio as to whether the correct decision was made. No-brainer though, isn't it? Sorry. There's nothing better than turning a set of fans' celebration on them. And that's exactly what Nigeria did after finding the back of the net against Iceland. There was nothing malicious in the gesture, but it certainly brought a smile to the face of everyone who saw the Nigeria supporters performing their own thunderclap. Brilliant. The World Cup captivates everyone, and that includes the world's best sportsmen across the globe, it seems. Serbia star Novak Djokovic couldn't resist calling out Swiss pair Roger Federer and Stan Wawrinka ahead of Friday's group game. He took to Instagram to post a picture of the captains shaking hands along with the caption, "Are you guys ready? Got to love some friendly rivalry, eh?" Although it backfired on him a bit. The Serbian opened the scoring against Switzerland and was a handful throughout the group fixture. And by the end of the night the Newcastle striker, who spent the second half of last season on loan at newly promoted Fulham, had become so much of a handful the Swiss players needed to find a way of containing him. Yep. That should do it.